Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Shout out to Mr. Brennan Fleming, who is going to be spotlighted next few weeks. I'll probably do these every couple days, maybe even once a week. He has done what a lot of you have done, and that is write up buff concepts for champions that he is passionate about. A lot of times OG champions like OG Hulk that tons of people have as a 5-star and even a 6-star to make them better. Now, I'm not saying that every champion should be God tier or beyond God tier because, quite frankly, that is both unrealistic, and if every champion was the same tier, I don't think it would be as fun of a game. As much as I don't like pulling a 3-star Groot that rolls over a 6-star Shang-Chi, it's kind of what makes the game fun, you know? There is a Marvel casino of element because the word casino is in the element. With that being said, I'm also for making old champs a lot better, particularly somebody like Red Mags. Or, personally, two of my favorite buffs that I use every day are Red Hulk and Diablo. So let's see how this OG Hulk buff works. Hulk's mechanics. When people think of Hulk, they usually think Hulk smash, right? Well, now his kit is all about being as aggressive as possible. Smash your opponents into oblivion with his Fury and, if awakened, Rage abilities. Build anger stacks to increase the potency of all Fury effects. Love this so far. So, you know, it kind of takes what he's already known for and just builds upon it. Base stats and abilities. This buff is based off of 565 5-star champion. Science class still. Basic abilities stun, armor break, Fury, and unstoppable. Strengths. Hulk special 1 and 2 have a guaranteed stun to let you continue on putting the hurt on the opponent. Armor break. Armor. Ha! What armor can stand against the mighty Hulk's fist? A heavy blow to the head is what the enemy needs. Fury. With the amount of Fury buffs Hulk can acquire, you will have no problem pulverizing the opponent. Weaknesses. Nullify and stagger. His damage comes from his Fury buffs. He is immune while attacking, but don't let the opponent strike back, which of course makes him a worse defender in that sense. Slow. An easy way to get rid of both his damage and unstoppable is with the slowing effect. Abilities. The following stats and abilities are based on a rank 5, level 65 5-star champ. While attacking and 0.2 seconds after landing a hit or hitting a block, become immune to all nullify and stagger effects. That makes sense. You know, when he's raging, he should be immune. That's what happens in the comics and the movies. Immunity to all poison effects. That's nothing new. Hulk Smash. When struck or striking, a 25% chance to gain a 7-second Fury buff that increases attack by 250. This stacks up to 2 times for every 15% of missing health. Gain an indefinite Fury buff, max stack of 4. I do love that it's indefinite. These buffs increase attack rating by 300. Now, you may be wondering why these buffs are so weak. Well, it's for balancing. You'll see why in the next ability, okay? Because I was thinking to myself, I mean, that's slightly better, I guess, but still not, like, super exciting. Building anger. Gain anger stacks by being aggressive during the fight, gaining up to a maximum of 400 stacks. That's a lot of stacks. It's like stacks of pancakes. Lose 1 anger stack every 0.4 seconds. This is paused for 1.5 seconds upon gaining 1 or more anger stacks. It's a little confusing, isn't it? Gain 15 anger stacks when landing a basic attack or being struck by any of the opponent's attacks. When either champion throws a special attack, gain 40 anger stacks. This is increased by +5 for every personal Fury effect. Each anger stack increases personal Fury effect potency by 0.375% or 0.1875% for non-personal Fury effects. Even though I don't understand half of what I'm reading right now, I'm still really impressed that he wrote it. You know, can we at least acknowledge that this takes some time and thought and effort? Additionally, gain 0.1% damage resistance per anger stack. This effect is halved when fighting a skill opponent. When struck by the first hit of the opponent's combo, consume up to 100 anger stacks to gain an unstoppable passive lasting 0.03 seconds per stack consumed. Cooldown is 7 seconds. This does not trigger if stunned or intercepted, or if the impossible is less than 1 second long. If an unstoppable fails to trigger due to these conditions, instead gain 75 anger stacks, cooldown of 5 seconds. If a slow effect is applied to Hulk, purify it immediately and lose 100 anger stacks, cooldown of 3.5 seconds. When at max anger stacks, personal Fury effects gain plus 150% potency, and non-personal gain plus 75%. Additionally, Hulk gains up to 40% damage resistance. Not only that, but he has some unstoppable to help keep your attack going strong. Again, lots of words, but sounds promising. Heavy attacks inflict an armor break debuff that reduces the opponent's armor rating by 500 for 10 seconds. Love that parry heavy plus like a special 2. All personal Fury effects are removed and reapplied with the current potency modifier. Additionally, their duration is refreshed. This ability is unaffected by ability accuracy reduction. Signature ability, the Incredible Hulk. Love that. Upon reaching 400 anger stacks, Hulk enters a blinding outrage for 4 to 10 seconds. If struck, or when struck, this outrage is paused for 1.5 seconds, cooldown of 2 seconds. All attacks become unblockable. Okay. Unstoppable suffers from a percent ability accuracy. Create a passive rage effect for every personal fury effect, including when they are activated. Each rage increases attack rating equal to 40 to 100% of the fury copied. Anger stacks can no longer fall off or be removed when this outrage ends. However, all anger stacks are removed. Now, when I was thinking of what to make a signature ability, I originally thought perhaps regeneration or added utility. Ultimately, though, as you can see, I decided why not double his fury effects. Again, pair this with a special 3 and put the Doom Slap to shame. Special 100% chance to stun the opponent for 2 seconds. Reduce opponent's evade and auto block ability accuracy. Special 2, 100% chance to stun for 3 seconds. For every fury effect, ignore 20% of the opponent's armor, physical resistance, damage resistance. If awakened, deal a burst of physical damage equal to 20% of modified attack per rage effect on Hulk. Special 3, upon activation, duplicate all personal fury effects passively for 10 seconds. These fury passives cannot be duplicated by another special 3 and have a stack limit of 6, so up to 6 furies. Special attacks. Everybody's favorite way to obliterate the opponent. Hulk's specials are no exception. Build up your fury effects with that special 3 and build their potency with anger stacks. And if awakened, well, even better. Build up to 400 anger stacks and throw a special 3 to maximize your damage. Die a hero or become the villain. Well, that's straight out of The Dark Knight, right? Synergy members. Immortal Hulk Overseer. If awakened, activate his signature ability at Sig 1. If already awakened, gain a rage debuff for 10 seconds each time a fury buff is gained or a special attack is thrown. This effect stacks up to 5 times. These debuffs have no effect. Solo synergy only affects his champion, does not stack. Greenish Horde. Synergy members, Abomination, Mortal Hulk. You know, the Hulk fam. Plus 10% base attack rating for every synergy member on the team. This is reduced by minus 5% for every non-synergy member on the team. Wow. Enemies, friends, rivals, etc. This is one of the more complicated and intense buff concepts we have ever featured on the channel, and we've been doing this now for over 4 years with your help. With that being said, I am always impressed by the passion, the determination, the commitment to these concepts. It's like you all work for Kabam, you just don't get paid. So I'm honored that you send these my way. I think it is one of the coolest things that I showcase on my channel, and I look forward to showcasing more of his buffs because this is just a preview of the work that he has turned in that I have not yet had the time or taken the time to highlight. But the OG Hulk was the first on the list, so I figured let's jump in and cover it today. Thanks again, sir, for the input. You're awesome. Not all heroes wear capes, and that includes you, my friend.